Howdy doody people, it's Robson here, and welcome to another Waynecast. Forgot what number it is, don't really care. If you know, you just look up there, right? I'll tell you what number it is. You don't care either, would you? You know, I've been having a good think I'll be walking past up there, right? And you know, sometimes I have these little moments of revelation in life, where I suddenly make a, just have a little thought that puts things into perspective. It's very easy, once you've been doing art for a while, to get very self-absorbed, because art, and digital art especially, is such a selfish, enclosed pastime. And I'll explain what I mean. Now, if you're not working for a firm, and even if you are, a lot of the time you're in a cubicle or at your little desk, when you're creating, you're inside of a bubble. Right, you're in this little creative bubble, nothing else exists. You can't hear, see anything else apart from what's on your monitor, or your piece of paper, or the canvas, right, or the sculpt in front of you. Now, it's good because it gives you focus, but also you can then start believing that that is the centre of the universe, that art matters somehow more than everything else in the world. It doesn't. But the one thing I hate to see more than anything else is wasted talent. Now, I'll tell you the way I believe things. There's a good chance you'll disagree, right? Now, I believe in my own sort of stuff when it comes to religion. I won't go into that. But we'll assume that somewhere, at some point, there's been a big fucking creator that's created everything, right? That even the Big Bang had to come from somewhere, right? Something had to be, the seed had to be planted. Believe it or not, it's up to you. Now, I was baptised as a Roman Catholic. I'd hardly call myself a practising Catholic, although I do have regular chats to the priest on the way through the churchyard. He knows what I do, he respects what I do, and he sees it no different to artists during the Renaissance, making gargoyles and things like that for the side of the church. It's no different to him. So he's very enlightened, he's about 90-year-old, so it's great. And he made a point to me, because I was talking to him, and I said, well, the only problem I have is sometimes I knock a lot of models out, and people sometimes get a bit sick of seeing it, because it's often I'll go on a theme until I exhaust the theme and move on, and you know, people think it's all you can do. Oops, bloody hell, this dude broke the gate. And he said, well, the biggest sin for any artist, in his opinion, speaking as a normal man, not as a priest, was wasting a talent. In fact, he said something, and it made sense, so I developed onwards. And what it basically boiled down to is that if you have a talent, no matter what it is, and you waste it, and you do not use it to its very fullest extent, then yeah, that could be termed a sin. Because if there is some creator up there in the sky, or down there, or wherever you want to fucking think of it, right? He's running the trouble of either making or instigating everything that lives. And occasionally you might think, you know, I'll put a bit extra art into this one, I might put a bit extra, you know, mathematical skill in that one. And if you do not use that, it's a bit like kicking them in the teeth, really, isn't it? So yeah, you've got to use the talent to its fullest extent. Simple as that. So I don't stop for anybody now. I tried all that shit, it doesn't work anyway, it still pisses people off. Because I always come back with more stuff, don't I? So I just do what I do now. You don't like it, don't watch, you know. Don't like watching the tutorials, don't watch them. Sick of seeing them? Don't log onto the threads around there, you know. It's very simple. I'm not going to disappear off the planet, but yeah, I get shit, boy. I'm 39 in a few months, you know what I mean? So it stopped registering on my radar as much yet. Still does a little bit from time to time, but not as bad. It's been an exciting old week for all the wrong reasons. Last weekend, I think I mentioned about the dentist. I had an infection. I ended up having to go to the hospital, have an operation in my mouth there, have a root canal, which is fun because I've got two lots of nerves in my jaw, which means the anaesthetic doesn't work very well, and sometimes not at all. That's not fun. Now, it's still aching like an absolute bastard. The only reason I'm able to come out today is because I'm painkilled up the fucking eyeballs. I did make the mistake of when I came to hospital and the piles of morphine into me, still being absolutely caned on morphine, and posting like stuff online, and I'm thinking, really, you shouldn't have done that, you know what I mean? It's not good. I don't like that sort of shit, because you never know what you're going to say. It's a good job I didn't say anything embarrassing, wasn't it? But, yeah, but, so, the dentist which no doubt you've seen by now on here on YouTube and around a few places. That is coming out as a DVD. It's already out for, and I've got to explain this right. If you are a member of the on-demand stream service on Mudbox Hub and were a member on the day I made the post and no later, you get full access to that DVD for nothing, free, right? So thank you to celebrate Mudbox Hub's first birthday. Yes, 1 year old. Now I always said I'd give it a year, and if it didn't work, close the place. Now I noticed that somebody was saying to me Mudbox Central appears to have closed. Now I hope not, because, you know, it's never nice for anything to have to close down. There's room enough for everybody, you know. Yeah, the hub was there first, but it doesn't mean everybody else, you know, can't have a go off the one, you know. I'm not a bloody dictator, although I have been accused of such. So that's coming out. I've got it getting uploaded and encoded and stuff for the DVD and the download copy. The stream copy is there. I'm just waiting for the other ones. I don't want to trickle it out like I normally do. I want to put everything out all at once for this one, because it's without doubt the most detailed character I've ever done for a DVD, and probably the most detailed I've done is a private sculpt, and I don't want it to be wasted, if you know what I mean. So if you remember all the stream, I hope you enjoy that little present. All the people that have logged in and found out were very surprised and over the moon, because they were expecting to pay for it. Because normally I keep the DVDs and the other stuff separate, right? I don't like it all under the same thing, because otherwise people just join for a month, clean out the videos, watch everything and then fuck off, right? And that's no good to me. I'm not doing this to be a mug, you know what I mean? Oh fuck. Now this pissed me off. You know, I used to go through there, right? And cut through there and have a walk around the side. I can't now. They've put fucking trees and fences in the way, bastards. Don't they know like it's spelunking? I'm not climbing over no goddamn fence. But anyway, yeah, so I've had all that sorted out. The DVD finished early. So last night I got an emergency call from a client saying, you know them bottles you're supposed to have a few weeks off from, well, we'll rig them. Yes. Well, they've came out early, they need it by tomorrow morning, can you get them done by tonight? Well, look, the mod themselves are done. It's just the shaders and lights and stuff like that. There's got to be camera matches and things. But I always use Max to 3D Max to do my scenes, right? Then I had to convert it all over to Maya, which is actually not as simple as you think, because there are some differences. But anyway, let's have a look at the time. Not that long ago. Planned to part one. But yeah, so I had all that last night. I'm expecting a phone call at some point today. Might have another load of models to do. I'm not sure what the hell this one's for. I'm hoping that I can tell people what the film I'm working on and the TV thingy for too much longer, you know. Be nice, you know. Because I don't normally mention when I do stuff. But I don't get to do films, right? I live here in the middle of fucking nowhere, right? Can you see a film studio? I don't think so, right? But see guys in LA or wherever they want to live, like Vancouver, places like that, right? They are stuck in little cities and have to travel a long way to go and see stuff like this. I don't. I just walk out the fucking door, walk 5 minutes, and here I am. It's great, fantastic. So life has its compensations, you know what I mean? And life sometimes does deal you a nice hand, you know. I've agreed to do a series of 6 articles for 3D Creative magazine, which I think the starting is April, May, something like that. I can't tell you what they're about, so usual stuff, you know, but you look out for them. There's a little bit in the next 3D Artist magazine. That's the printed mag, you know. Might be something else coming, we don't know, not too sure, you know. Because I've said before that sometimes certain companies can put pressure on for me not to be featured as I'm known for Mudbox. If they're heavily subscribed to a magazine, they can threaten to pull, and have done before the day, all adverts. And I know some people don't believe me when I say that. I've said plenty of times before, look, you know, the 3D world behind the scenes is quite different to what you see on the surface. There's some very harsh business practices, but you know what? It's part of the course. And in their position, I'd probably do the same thing. But, you know, just means I'll shit you in the sticks sometimes. But anyway, I think it's about time I went. I'll see you in part 2.